The title actually didn't come from me, it came from the curator of the show in Boston, Al Miner. And actually this show was presented to me. I was not aware until the committee at MFA already decided that they want to put the show together. And they came to me with a concept and a title, which I suppose fit well with my practice anyhow. So I didn't oppose. On the contrary, I kind of felt that it opened a lot of possibilities for me. And my work is in a continuous dialogue between the past, the present, and the future. And it comes across through the use of technologies that is often try to be on the cusp of the now, and at the same time create work that is in conversation with art history from the Renaissance till now. And I'd say particularly with the history of painting. And I see this inevitable and kind of dependent relationship of photography with painting. And so therefore history repeating was most appropriate. I suppose also thematically, because my work is exploring a significant historical event, and although the photographs themselves start to attempt to reduce information and be very minimal and suggestive, they're always rooted in some significant event that occur. There is something about the photograph that is resisting the passage of time, or the act of taking a photograph is a violation of time, as if slicing through and freezing the presence in this kind of eternally. So I suppose the actual act of taking a photograph is about remembrance. And I'm very much interested in teasing the medium and checking its or assessing its limitation. And many of my photographs are about this desire to hold on to something, to hold on to a memory, and at the same time this kind of submission or acceptance that you can't hold on to anything, that the passage of time is ephemeral. And so this battle between an attempt to tangibly hold on to something, and at the same time acceptance that this thing, this memory, will fade away and inevitably will pass. I mean, it's very common experience when we see a photograph of an event that already happened in the past. This photograph becomes an historical evidence. If we go and visit the same place after the event already gone, the camera is helpless. You can't take a photograph of what is already gone. Photography can only deal with the present, with the here and now. And I'm very much interested in those sort of relationships that the photograph has with something that has already gone, and somehow maybe the desire to on the one hand to stay always with the present, and on the other hand never to forget the past. Well, the section in the middle is a section that is, I would say, metalingual. It's a sequence of photographs, and I put this sequence together on my own. And when I was speaking to the publishers at the MFA, they liked this section in its entirety and decided to keep it as is. So the decision to use different paper was very much related to the idea of this sequence as a standalone element in the book, and creating a separation between the essays and the text, and this what I conceive as some sort of a visual journey that is looking at images that were produced independent of each other, but somehow try to weave into each other to provide the viewer with this kind of photographic journey. I'm very much interested in the formal experience of the viewer, of approaching a photograph without any preconception, and we are living in a lingual culture, and we are depending on words to make sense of the world around us. And I'm very much aware that at one point the viewer will come or will get a grip of a title or context for these images, and how this experience will change completely the initial experience that the viewer had from looking at a photograph. And the tensions that exist between words and image are crucial for me, and I think about it constantly when I put a show or an exhibition together, or in the context of a book. How can I tease the viewer, and how can I stretch those relationships to a point where the moment of coming familiar with the title will be not just a moment of recognition, but will transform the experience of the initial experience of the viewer.